The sky was deceptively blue the morning the news arrived. Amina stood behind the plantation house, hands buried in soapy water, scrubbing shirts that would never belong to her family. Then came the overseer's cold voice.
The master has decided. The boy will be sold this Saturday.
The world didn't end, it narrowed. Daniel was only 5, quick, bright, and wearing his father's stubborn jawline. Amina's husband, Samuel, had been sold to a tobacco plantation in Ashford 2 years prior. Amina had promised him one thing: she would protect their son. That night, Amina wrapped Daniel in a wool blanket and slipped into the woods. Her destination was Miriam, a former slave who lived by the river and specialized in helping people disappear. By dawn, the baying of hounds echoed behind them. The master knew. Miriam pulled them inside her cabin and whispered,
"They'll scout the river road first. Take the timber trail. There is a trader named Coulter. He loathes your master and owes me a favor."
Miriam cropped Amina's hair and handed her a worn slip of paper.
"Now you are a widow traveling to Ashford."
"I am no widow. I am going to find him."
They hid beneath grain sacks in Coulter's wagon. Twice, they were stopped. During the second search, a patrolman struck the sacks with his rifle butt. Dust billowed, and Daniel began to cough. Amina pressed her hand over his mouth, her heart hammering against her ribs. Coulter smirked at the patrolman.
"Rats. The whole load is infested."
They were waved through. On the third evening, the lights of Ashford flickered on the horizon. But the master was waiting at the bridge, his horse blocking the path. He had anticipated their route. Amina crawled out from the sacks, gripping Daniel's hand, and stepped directly in front of the master. She cried,
"You cannot sell him.
He is my property."
Suddenly, a man pushed through the gathering crowd. It was Samuel, thinner but alive. He held sealed documents high in the air.
"No longer. I have worked every extra hour for 2 years to buy my deed, and theirs. Here is the governor's seal of manumission."
The master stared at the papers, trembling with rage. Realizing the law was no longer on his side, the master wheeled his horse around. Amina collapsed into Samuel's arms while Daniel clung to his father's coat. For the first time, the road ahead didn't look terrifying. It finally belonged to them.